This episode of Bauer Power brought to you by Geeks.com. Support Bauer Power and get your geeky holiday deals. Visit geeks.bauerpower.net for links to discounts and sale items to get your geek on for the holidays. Welcome to episode 16 of Bauer Power. I, of course, am Paul Bauer, aka twitter.com/eldapablo. And once again, I'm by myself. I'm at work today because I just fixed a problem with our backup tape library. And backup exec, and I figured, you know what, while I'm here I might as well shoot a Bauer Power episode, because sometimes it's kind of hard for me to find time to do this, so why not, right? Well, in this episode, as you found out from the intro, I'm going to show you guys how to schedule Spybot Search and Destroy to keep your computer free of spyware and maliciousware regularly, so you don't have to worry about it, okay? You see, a lot of you guys don't know this, but BauerPower.net, the URL for the blog, used to be the web page for my home computer repair business. I used to, in my spare time, put ads up on Craigslist and stuff like that, go do home computer repair, like a lot of you probably already do. And 90% of my business probably was people calling me because their computers were slow and they wanted me to see what I could do about it. Well, I'd go over to their house, I'd do a defrag, which we looked at in the last episode, and I would install spyware utilities, one of them being Spybot Search and Destroy, and then I would schedule it for them so they wouldn't have to think about it later, because, as we all know, users are lazy, right? So anything we can automate for them, they like. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we're going to do, we go ahead and look at Spybot here. Click All Programs, Spybot Search and Destroy, and we open it up. And we go up here and we click on mode, right? By default, it's set on default mode, okay? Go ahead and click advanced mode and you'll get this little warning. Just click yes. All right. And what we're looking for is down here in the settings. Click settings, scheduler, and here you can edit or remove. So I have a current setting here, so we'll remove them here. All right, so we're going to create brand new ones. This is what it'll look like if you just wanted to set this up for the first time. So you have two ads here, right? One's for an updater and one's for a scheduled scan. So first we'll do a scheduled scan. We'll click add. Okay, and our options here are to fix problems after scheduled scan and to close program after the finished schedule. And then we'll edit that. Okay. And as you can see here, what it's running is Spybot with some extra switches here. That's good to know if you want to script it later for someone. Maybe you want to do it remotely. At one of my companies, they had a Spybot, and so I could run these commands through PSExec remotely and do a remote scan on the machine. It was pretty handy. And schedule here, we will click on new schedule, and we don't want to do a daily scan, but let's do weekly, and we'll do it on a Friday and 9 a.m. That's fine. And password. I'm not going to tell you what that is. And we'll click OK. All right. So now we have a scheduled scan. But the scan's worthless unless we update it, right? And users don't want to have to manually remember to update either. So we'll click an Add Updater task here. And we'll edit that. All right, and here's the same thing, right? It's just an auto update, auto close task, okay? So we'll schedule this, and we'll say daily, and we'll want to run it before, right? So we'll say daily at 7 a.m., okay? And we'll hit apply. And click OK. Okay, so now we have our schedules here. One little thing that I like to do, and I think I mentioned it in the last episode with scheduled tasks, is I like to go to all programs, all right, accessories, system tools, and task scheduler. See if it'll let me do this here. All right, we'll click on properties. I like to change the user for scheduled tasks to be system. Okay, and the reason why I like doing that for NT Authority system, what's it saying? Running a task under a group account support only when it's start later. Oh, we've got to upgrade that to a Vista task, so we'll do that to a Windows 7 task. We'll click OK, and we'll hit properties, and same thing, we'll change user to system, change that to a Windows 7 task, and click OK. Now these will run, and we don't have to worry about changing passwords later. If we change our passwords, this will continue to run and it won't break. And it'll keep our system clean. So every Friday, any problems I've had, like all week long, it'll run through and clean it up. And I'll always have the latest updates because it's updating daily. Now, if you have any other tips or suggestions for the short Bower Power episodes, go ahead and shoot me an email, info@bowerpower.net, or just hit us up in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. And remember, here at Bower Power, information is power. This episode of Bower Power brought to you by Geeks.com. Support Bower Power and get your geeky holiday deals. Visit geeks.bowerpower.net for links to discounts and sale items to get your geek on for the holidays.